Oh, Rob, good morning. Hi. Me really is the meaning of good morning. Oh, Deb. All right. The last hurrah. Okay. Let's start warming up. Good morning. I said your last hurrah, yeah? Open and close. All right. Well, I'm glad you're here. And let's roll the shoulders back and around a couple times. As I was saying, it's a pretty, basic workout today. It's kind of opposing muscle groups happening at the same time. All right, 4 more, 3, 2, 1. Let's do the rotations, turning your torso side to side, pivoting on the outside leg. And then throw a little punch across the body. That's it. Get the pivot. Make sure the hip, knee, and ankle follow suit. And we'll do 4 more, 3 more, 2 more. And last one. Take your arms all the way up overhead. Bend the knees, touch the floor. So bend the knees as much as you need to touch the floor. And then look forward, straighten the legs, but don't lock. Bend the knees, drop the hips, and look forward. Bend the knees, drop the hips, and look forward. Walk your hands a little bit further forward. So shift into a short downward facing dog. Lift up and down on your heels, on your toes. Just raise calf raises. All the way up, all the way down. Anything you guys need to modify, of course I want you to modify. 3 more of those, 2. Last one here. Good, take your right hand to your left foot or ankle, bend the knees as much as you need to. Get the rotation in the torso. And then come back to center and switch to the other side. Drop the hips towards the center line if you can. Come back to the center, walk your hands back underneath your shoulders, but widen your legs, turn your toes out, and let your arms rest on your thighs and pulse down a couple times. Just a little bit stretchies. And then drop the hips low, put the hands on the thighs, press the right shoulder forward. Come and press the left shoulder forward. Let's do that one more time each side. Right shoulder forward, left shoulder forward. Come back to the center. Cat stretch, round your back, and then extend your spine, hips back. Round your back, really tuck the tailbone underneath you. Extend your spine, and then round the back, come all the way up. Stretch the arms up over your head. Grab your arms and reach side to side, lean side to side. And come on back to center, open up the arms. Big stretch. Cross the arms over 1, over 2. And go ahead, if you'd like to use weights for your first set of squats, go ahead and grab weights. We're going to be doing 10 reps. Traditional squat, toes forward, maybe a little outward, legs underneath the hips. If you're not squatting, get some kind of mobility in the hip and knee, even if it's just minimal, right? Or you can take it to the floor and do bridges. All right, so I'm going to do my first set without weights. Hands in prayer behind your head, on your thighs, wherever you want your weights or no weights. All right, starting out in 3, 2, we go. Let's go for 10. Drop the hip, knee, and ankle bend. 2, 3, drive through the heels. 4, keep going. 5, 6, so I'll tell you right now, the first set is legs. 7, 8, 2 more, 9, one more time, is 10. Good. I'm going to pick up weights for this. So heavy weights for the next set is deadlifts. Just good old-fashioned deadlifts, no arms, but if you want to add them, you're always welcome to that. So feet or hips width apart, bend the knees, hips go back, chest goes open in 3, 2, and 1. Take it down, and then drive through your heels, lift up 1, squeeze your glutes. 2, broaden through the collarbones, squeeze up. 3, all the way up. 4, all the way up. 5, all the way down, all the way up, I should say. Squeeze. 6, 7, last 3, 8, 2 more, 9, and the last one is 10. And again, with or without weights for the next set. What we're gonna do is split lunge on the right side. Again, I do a lot of legs without weights these days. Just body weight, just working on the mobility, the flexibility, the strength within my own body. But you're always welcome to use weights. So step the right foot back and the left foot forward. Big enough stance that your front knee is over the ankle and your back hip is over the knee, or the knee's a little behind it. Okay, so wide stance. In 3, 2, 10 on the side. So 10, yeah. Now if you're holding weights, they could be in your arms, they could be on your thighs and your shoulders overhead. 4, 5. So I really want you to feel the front leg. 6, 7, that's good, bro. 8, 9, and 10. In between sides, take your feet together, hands behind your head, or out to the side, or even down by your side here, or even on your thighs for some good mornings. Bend the knees, hip forward, and 3, 2, back, or hips back, chest forward. 1, 2. So just getting parallel to the floor. 3, keep your head in line with your spine, so don't look up or don't look down. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, so just again parallel to the floor. 9, and one more is 10. Good. Step your right foot forward, left foot back. Use your weights or not. Choose where you want your arms. 3, 2, 1, 10, 9. Now you could do a little torso hinge here, getting a little bit deeper into the glute 4, right glute 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, last one is 10. Good. Shake it out, take a sip. I'll do that. Take a sip, go to second set. Lauren looks good there. You're all settled in. All right, back to your first set, or your, not first, your second set of squats. So again, feet or hips width apart, a little bit of turnout. Hands where you need them to be, weights or no weights. In 3, 2, we go. 10, 9, that's it, Ro. 3, I'd like to say nobody likes squats, but a lot of people like squats. But they can be done from the floor. 4, 5, 6, 7, 3 more, 8, last 2, 9, last one is 10. Good. Deadlifts, I will use weights for that. Bend the knees, hips go back, chest goes out. 1 or 2 weights, heavy if possible. In 3, 2, and go. 1. Take your time on the way down. Squeeze on the way up. 2. So slower on the way down, perhaps, than on the way up. Or at least equal, but not fast. 3, 4, 5. Pull your shoulders back. Keep your collarbones broad. 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, last one is 10. Good. All right. Going back to the split lunge, right leg back first. Generous step. Torso forward, but a little hinge. In 3, 2, we go. 10, 9, drive through the front heel. 3, 4, 5. So you're really working to that left glute. 6, unless you're on the other leg. 7, 8, 2 more, 9, 10. Bring your feet together and we go back to the good mornings. In 3, 2, go. 1, 2, 3,
6, 7, 3 more, 8, 9, and 10. Right leg forward, left leg back. Generous stance, hip hinge. 3, 2, go. 10, 9, 8, drag through that right heel. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 more, and 1 more. Back up. Let it go. All right, we've got some arm movements and heavy weights for most of it, but have a lighter weight nearby, and we will be up and down on the floor. Okay, starting with bent over rows. You can have your arms in any position, palms forward, palms in, palms down, with a higher pull, whatever works for you. 10 reps of that as well. All right, so pick up your weights, bend your knees, hips go back, chest goes forward. We bend in 3, 2, go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, last 2, 1 more. Stand up and come down to the floor carefully. Bench is fine. If you have a bench, great. Okay, so we're going to be, unfortunately, on and off the floor a little bit. Well, maybe it's fortunate because then we get to work different movements. All right, traditional chest press. Arms up over your chest unless you're on an incline, which unless Ro goes onto her incline bench, most of us will be flat. Tilt your pelvis. You can keep your feet on the floor. You can have your legs in the air, straight or bent, or you can stay in a bridge. All right, so here we go in 3, 2, 1. Arms come down. 1. Belly in nice and tight. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Keep your hips up high. 8. 2 more times. 9. Last one here is 10 and up. Now, because I'm a nice guy, I was going to have you stand up and come right back down. Let's just stay down and finish the floor work, and then we'll come back up for the other exercise. So back to the chest fly this time. So yes, it's the same muscles that we just kind of sort of did, but we'll be working it with the back movement when we get up. So tilt your pelvis. Again, choose where you want to be. Arms up, elbows bent, just like a deadlift, slow on the way out. 3, 2, go. 10, 9, right over your chest, again, unless you're on an incline. 3, keep pushing. If you're in the bridge, keep pushing down with your upper back to lift your hips up. 5, 6, so you don't want to sink down. 7, or you can keep your legs up to imprint a little bit better. 8, 9, and 10. Bring the arms down, bring the weights down, and then come back up to standing. So back up to standing. You'll be going into a rear delt fly, so you may want to go to a lighter set of weights, or if you can maintain the same weight that you were using, go for that. All right? Pick up the weights, put a bend in the knees, put a hinge forward in your torso. In 3, 2, wake up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 more, 1 more, and take a rest. Okay. Grab some water if you'd like in between sets. Mine, not just to sit down from talking so much. Second set of bent over rows. You can do the same thing you did before, or you can change it up if you need to. Okay? Bent over rows, heavy weights. In 3, pick it up. 2, bend over. 1, we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 1 more. Done. Good. All right, let's go back down to the floor. Chest press coming up. How you choose to do it. It's always up to you. It's always done well, but choose if you want to be in a bridge, tabletop, or otherwise. 3, 2, we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, keep the belly and ribs down. 3, 2 more. 2, and 1. Okay. Yeah, police engines. All right, we'll stay here for the chest flies. Bring the arms up, palms face each other. In 3, 2, we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, last 3, 3, 2 more times, 2, last 1, and 1. All right, come back up to standing. Bent over, rear delt flies. So in that hinge position again. Heavy weights or medium or band. All right, hinge forward in 3, 2, let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, if you feel tension, drop your chin. 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right. So, put your weights down for a moment. Stretch, get some water. Moving into biceps and triceps. So, the first set, bicep curls. Palms forward. Aw, hello kitty. Aw. We having a rough morning, kitty cat? Alright, pick up your weights, medium to heavy weights. Palms face forward if possible. If you need to rotate or if you need to go to a single arm, go to a single arm. Otherwise, stick with your palms forward. Roll your shoulders back and around, bend the knees. In 3, 2, let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Bend over again, bend your elbows in by your side, knees bend, hips back, chest forward. Kick backs in 3, duck your chin to your chest if you feel tension. 2 and 1 for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, last 2, 1 more, and stand on up. Okay. We're going to do hammer curls, palms facing in. Still heavy weights if possible. Pick up in 3, 2, let's go. 10, no swinging. 2, so keep the arms close to your side. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, and 10. Now we go down to the floor. Okay, 1 or 2 weights. If you're using 1 weight, kind of make it your heavy weight. Okay, or 2 heavy weights, or 2 light weights, or 1 of each. kettlebell, whatever you got going. Same thing with the legs. You could be in a bridge, you could be in a tabletop. If you find that your back arches a lot, putting your legs up in this tabletop position is helpful for that. Alright, skull crushers. Arms together or separate your arms. Okay? So if you have one heavy weight, they'll have to be together, but make it heavy enough. Alright, 3, this is elbow movement, not shoulder. 2, 1, go. 10, 9, belly and ribs down. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, and 10. Alright. Do a little stretch, and then come up to standing again. So this is our last standing set. We'll be going down to the floor with the skull crushers, and we'll stay on the floor after that. Alright, pick up your weights. Bicep curls, palms face open. Medium to heavy weights, roll the shoulders back. In 3, 2, where you go. 10, 9, 8, use your strength. 7, not momentum. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, one more. 1. Alright. Bend over, elbows by your side. Knees soft, hips back, chest open. In 3, elbows in, 2, 1. 10 kickbacks. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, last 1. Hammer time. Palms face you. In 3, 2, we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 more, 1 more, 1 on your backs. Plan on staying down, so take your weights with you if they're nearby. Otherwise, you're down. Skull crushers, 1 or 2 weights. Choose the weight. Again, I like my legs up to imprint my spine. If I'm not going to stay in the bridge, if you're going to stay in the bridge, remind yourself to keep lifting your hips up. Belly and ribs down. In 3, wait for 10. 3, arms open, 2, or closed, 1. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 more, 1 more. Good, put the weights down, move them off to the side. So now, we'll be here. We're gonna do a set of bridges with our toes pointing forward, knees pointing forward. The first set we're gonna do is gonna be with your heels, reach your hands to your heels in about that length from your arms, okay? The second set we're going to do is either walking a little more forward so you get more hamstring, and or lifting up your heels, or your toes, lifting onto your heels. Alright, the first set's going to be more glute, second set's going to be more hamstring. Reach your hands to your heels, tilt your pelvis. You could put a weight on your pelvis or hold the weight in the air, or just, I like to hold my arms in the air and press my shoulders down so the collarbones are broadened. Alright, so first set, close grip. 3, 2, go. All the way up, all the way down. All the way up, 2. All the way down. Good, you can keep your heels digging on this one and still get more hamstring as well. 4, 5, it's okay Karen, you can do that. 6. I say people don't like squats. I don't like hamstrings. 7, 8, 9. Lately you've been cramping up like crazy. 9 and 10. Articulate down. Walk your feet a little further forward, as much as you'd like to. Right? You're not going to be. You could be a little bit straight. If you want your legs even more straight, just keep walking your legs out. Okay, depending on the hamstrings that you want to start, feeling. All right, in 3, 2, we go. 1, 2. You can dig your heels in as well. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 more. 9 and 10. Good. Release your arms. Walk your feet back in closer again. All right. This one, right leg is in the air. Left leg is on the floor, but the heel is close to the butt. All right. Weight or no weight, you choose. In 3, 2, we go up. 10, 9, excuse me, 8, 7. So focusing on the left leg more. 6, 5, 4, 3, and 1. Put the right leg, put the right leg down, but walk the left leg forward. Walk it out. Right leg back in the air. Toes up. Left leg. 3, 2, go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 1. Ooh. Bring that left leg in and stretch the leg up for a moment. You're going to keep it up anyway. All right, left leg is up. Right heel is close to the right buttocks. Arms up in 3, 2, we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower your hips, walk your right foot out, toes up. In 3, 2, we go. 10, 9, my hamstrings will probably cramp right up. 3, 4, 5, they've been doing that a lot lately. 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, and 10. Right leg down, right leg up, left leg down, flex point. And bring your legs down. Good job. Okay. Bicycles, 10 sets, knees over hips, elbow to opposite knee. Don't go fast, stop in the center. All right, so knees over hips, not knees over chest. Belly in 3, head and shoulders up 2. Let's go. 1, center, 1. 2, 3, 4, reach your body up. 5, 6, no, I didn't finish my workout. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Bring your knees in. Let's do a little spinal twist. Didn't do that after the bridges. So need that for me. And twist to the other side. Now, twist all the way to the other side and roll onto your belly. I'm just going to turn to face front for some reason. I feel like I can see you better. Okay. So a couple of options here. You can use very light weights, 2-3 pounds, in your arms and pull back with your arms. You can have no weights, pull back with your arms. You can have weights or no weights and lift both arms and legs up. Or you can have your arms out in front of you, all the way stretched out like Superman, okay? So from back extension to counter pose the front flexion. Alright, so arms where you need them, weights or no weights, legs can be up or down, you choose. Otherwise it's upper and lower body lifting together. Push down and your pubic bone, legs are strong in 3, 2, we go. 10, 9, keep your head in line with your spine, 3, 4, so don't lift your head up, 5, 6, try some back extension to combat that forward flexion, 8, 9, if you only forward flex, 10, hold it here, bring the arms down and sit back on your heels. If you only work in that forward movement, like crunches and bicycles all day long, and you never extend your spine, you're gonna be an old person before you know it, like this. Alright, so sit up, open up the front side of the body. On your back, legs up in the air. Hands either behind your head or reach your hands to your toes. Option to have a little bit of your hip lift off the floor and hold it. Right, so here's my not on the floor, here's my on the floor. Can't really tell the difference from the outside, but on the inside, it's there. Alright, so if you want 1 or 2 hands behind your head, legs in the air, belly in, ribs down, and hips perhaps up. Reach for your toes 10 times in 3, 2, we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 more, 1 more, and 1. Woo. Come to your hands and knees. Tabletop position or stand up row if you don't want to be on the knees. Alternating bird dogs, right arm, left leg, right leg, just alternating 10 of them. Back is flat, so there's no collapsing through the spine here. Stay lifted through your belly in pelvis level. 3, 2, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Swing it around. 1 more set. Just like that. Hands behind your head. Legs up, tabletop position. Elbow to opposite knee, belly and ribs down. Remember, the knees don't come to the chest like this. They stay here, they extend from here. But the upper body reaches up and across. And we stop in the center. In 3, head and shoulders up, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, 1 more, 10, flip over for super persons on your belly. Whatever you want with the arms and the legs, with or without weights. In 3, 2, go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, just hold the cobra dip. 4, 3, 2 more, 1 more, and you're back on your back. Legs up in the air. Reach the hands to the feet or put the hands behind the head. Perhaps lift the hips off the floor a micro inch. Yeah, not huge. Reach up for 3, in 3, 2, go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, hips stay up if they're up, 5, 4, 3, and 1. Again. Rock and roll to your hands and knees, bird dogs, alternating. 10. Your body should be one long line from your fingertip to your toes, tailbone included. 3, 2, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, this is the last one, 10, hands down, knees wide, and push back to your heels, child's pose. Okie dokie. Little good stretching going on, and come back up to your hands and knees. Walk your hands a little bit more forward, knees under hips. Drop your chin, chest, forehead to the floor. Just breathe to the chest, the underarms, and get a nice stretch across the front of your body. And then slide your right arm under the left arm, turn the palm up, and take the back of the head to the floor. Try to bring your left hip closer to the center, so don't let it swing out. Breathe in and breathe out. Good. Come up back to center and switch sides. Left arm out, left arm under right, hips up, lean into your left shoulder. Don't force it down. If it doesn't go down, so be it. And then return to the center. Arms out, chest down. Take it down to your forearms, come onto your belly, a little bit more of that back extension. Pull your elbows towards your chest towards your elbows, shoulders down, squeeze your arms towards the midline. Pull the belly button in, lift the pelvic muscles up. And then come on down to the floor. Bend your right knee. Take your right hand inside or outside and pull the heel closer to the buttocks. If you want more, rise up onto your left arm or straighten it out in front of you, or you can lift it off the floor with the other leg. So kick it out. And then release it, switch sides. Bend the left knee, grab a hold of it, kick the heel towards the buttocks. And then maybe lift the leg, maybe lift the arms and the opposite leg. Or maybe you just stay down, it's cool. And then come on back. Release it. Back to child's pose. Come back to hands and knees. Take your feet into a straddle. It doesn't have to be huge. So open up your legs. Put your hands behind you. Lift your hips up. Shift a little forward. Bring your chest forward. Turn your toes up and slightly back. Good. Now stay there with your hands behind you, or maybe walk your hands out in front of you. Just notice the difference in where it is that you're feeling this and how deep it is you want to go. It's not about getting your head or your chest to the floor. Walk over to your right side. Keep your left hip grounded. Bend your knees as much as you need to, or shorten your legs. Bring your legs in closer. Walk over to the other side. Right hip stays grounded. Walk into the center. Walk your hands back in. Softly bring your legs together. Stretch your legs straight out in front of you. Lift the right side flush, the left side flush. Stretch your arms up overhead, inhale. Hinge forward and reach. Wherever you go. Again, the knees can be bent. You can use a strap or towel to assist you with that. Breathe in, breathe out. And then walk your hands back in. You can bend your knees from here and come back up to standing. Come into a standing forward fold. Take your arms behind your head back and lean down, arms up. Head down, shake it out, yes and no. And then release the arms and let them dangle. Tuck the chin into the chest. Roll through your spine. Stretch the arms all the way up overhead. Take a hold of your left wrist with your right hand. Lean to the right. Take a hold of your right wrist with your left hand, lean to the left. Come on back to center, open up the arms. Bring your arms in front of you, pat your back, open the arms again and switch the cross of the arms, pat your back. Open up your arms, bring the arms up. Bring your hands together at your heart, give yourselves a big hand. Happy hump day. Stay strong, stay fit, stay healthy.